First of all, congratulations on G20. It's such a fun watch. What interested you about this project?
Oh my God, Jesus, so many things. First of all, working with Viola Davis, she's one of the top actors of our time.
Mhm,
Um, Whatever they asked me to do with Viola, I would have said yes. But when I heard it was an action movie,
mhm,
it's a genre that is very, very difficult to access as a woman.
mhm,
And more, even more if you're a Latina, it's
mhm,
just not happen. So it was a absolute yes for me to compete and to get the movie. And
mhm,
I did a good job in the meeting and I just kicked ass like
mhm.
Viola kicks ass in the movie and I got it.
Definitely was a very fun watch. Very great pacing. You come from more of a drama, directing point of view. How different is that from an action thriller like this one, where it's not just about the drama, but also about the action going on?
Exactly. You know what? It's not different. Filmmaking, it's about, creating moments and diving deep into them and making them the best you can. And I like action. I was able to do action in Jack Ryan, the
Hmm.
first season of Jack Ryan, and I shot 3 episodes there, and people saw that I could do that, and I enjoyed it very much. I don't know why, but I have a lot to say when it has to do with fights
Hmm.
and things like that, which I've never fought in my life, but I had everything to tell the stunt coordinator. He's like, no, he's not punching right. Da, 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 da. So I had that experience, and that just I guess allowed the producers and the studio to see that I could do it.
Hmm.
And once you are, making the movie, it all comes down to the same thing. In my case, I didn't want to make just an action movie that you don't care about the
Hmm.
characters. I wanted to make an action movie where you actually care about the characters and that it has emotions and all the other things that a drama has. So it's just about doing the same thing I always do, but with a lot more help and a lot more money.
Definitely. And going with that, getting the perfect cast for these characters must have been difficult because we do care about these characters. We are invested in what they're doing. What was that casting process like for this movie?
Well, for me, it was very important as a Latina to make sure that, I would give a Latino a really cool character and a
Hmm.
positive character because we're just tired of always not being represented um, faithfully or positively, right? It's always that we're always the bad guys. So that's how Manny comes,
Hmm.
about. And Manny is the head of the Secret Service. He's the person that is taking care of the president. And it was very important to cast a really awesome Latino
Hmm.
to change people's perception, of who we are. And I was lucky to find a very good looking, really good actor in Ramón Rodríguez, and they have really good chemistry. So, that was something that I'm very proud of, that character.
Definitely. And representation is very crucial both in front of the screen and behind the screen. For years as a Latina director, what are the obstacles in, getting projects like this or, just getting projects in general?
Mm-hmm. Ay, ay, ay. It's every single obstacle that you can imagine. In general, we are never offered great projects. It's not what they want to offer. They want to offer it to, Anglo man. That's
Hmm.
that's what it is. They trust them more. They make more money from them. But the fact that Viola is the lead of this movie, I think makes a huge difference because she has no bias against anybody. She wants the best, and she's very supportive. So, she's not dumb either.
Hmm.
She's never gonna put herself in a situation where, you know, giving the job to a person that is not gonna make her look good or is not gonna make a good movie. So it's just about giving it to the right person. not having, the discrimination that we are subject to
Hmm.
through
Uh,
my career.
Definitely. You have Viola Davis, in the lead for this movie in front of the camera. You're in the lead in the back of the camera. Is it easier to have two strong females collaborate with each other as opposed to having a male on either side?
I'm pretty sure that, I think filmmaking is hard. Being a
Hmm.
director is really hard, and it's hard for men or women.
Hmm.
And talent is not a gender thing. Either you have it
Definitely.
or not. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. But in this case, it's just the fact that it's been closed to women
Hmm.
and people of color through the ages. It's what's wrong. And, in the case of Viola, she suffered a lot during her
Hmm.
life. She is amazing. She's so talented, and has had to break through so many barriers. So, I think that she feels comfortable working with a woman, and she feels comfortable working with a Latina. I think that's something that is it's much easier for her than to work with
Hmm.
the Anglo man. I have the feeling, that said, she's really smart, and
Hmm.
she's just will always choose the best. That's why she is who she is.
Definitely. And this movie has so many different action scenes, so many pivotal moments that need to happen at certain times. For you, what was your favorite part, do you have a favorite scene from the movie?
Oh my God, it has so many action
Hmm.
scenes. Of course, one of my favorites is the elevator scene.
Okay.
It was the first one that I shot, and it was a confined space, three bad guys, Manny and President,
Hmm.
plus the camera people, and everyone in an elevator. So that was really fun, really challenging, and really fun to shoot. And then, the helicopter
Hmm.
scene at the end was also very, very challenging to shoot. Explosions, all of it. It just was a super ride, a super fun ride.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on this film. You continue to push yourself and, put out high quality projects. So thank you very much for your time and, congratulations on this once again.
Yes, and let's invite everyone, please, to watch the movie because it's been number one for a few weeks, but we want to keep those numbers up. I want to let everyone know who hasn't watched it to watch it, to know that it's a Latina at the director,
Hmm.
at the helm, that it's a Latino man,
Hmm.
with Viola. It's a real Latin flavored movie, and I want everyone to watch it. It's super fun. Hopefully, they can support it. So please
Definitely.
invite them.
Definitely will. And thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you, Jesus.